I'm Kylie Pedersen, and I'm a second grade teacher at Hawthorne Elementary, and I nominated Kendra Sundall for Sioux Falls All-Stars. Kendra is an instructional coach here at Hawthorne, so her job is basically, she's like a teacher's right-hand man. She is here to help all of our teachers succeed. Kendra is amazing. She is someone that I feel so lucky to work with, and I hope everybody has somebody like her on their side. She carries the load with us teachers and makes our lives easier every single day, and she just goes way out of her way to make sure that we feel really comfortable in our teaching practice. We feel ready to implement lessons that are engaging and exciting, and she really just is very selfless. She gives a lot of her time to make sure that we feel successful here at Hawthorne. Yeah, we came in together. She helped me so much as a new teacher. There's no question that's too small or too big or too silly to ask. She will come on her lunch break to help you. She'll come during any time of the day. Even after work, if I'm planning at home and I text her, she will call me or set up a Zoom call to make sure that I'm feeling comfortable and ready for things. Even just like yesterday, I was struggling implementing an online test, and I just had a tech problem, and I texted her and said, hey, can you stop by my room? And within 5 minutes, she was down here helping me implement, walking around, making sure students were online. It just feels like you always have someone who has your back no matter what. I feel like she's kind of our biggest cheerleader. She is here basically to help teachers know that they're not alone in this. So whether that's helping differentiate instruction for ELL students that maybe you don't know how to do, or maybe it's scaffolding instruction for students that are really hard to reach, or finding a way to implement a really difficult lesson, you can call Kendra or set up a meeting with Kendra, and she basically is here just to give her advice, give her ideas. She comes into your classroom and she'll help you teach the lesson, she'll model the lesson, or even just watch you and give you feedback so that you can grow as a teacher and know that you have someone that's just there to support you and help make your lives easier. So I know all around the school, if we have questions, we always joke that poor Kendra has to hear from us so much, but she doesn't care. She comes to our room, she'll answer our emails, she comes to our meetings, she creates materials for us. She's wonderful. We all really, really appreciate her. I know even over break, we had one of our 5th grade teachers move down to help teach in 2nd grade, because in 2nd grade, our classes were so big, we were at 33, 34 students. And over winter break, Kendra came in on her own time to help set up that new classroom, help that teacher who was moving grade levels feel comfortable and feel ready to tackle this new challenge. And since then, she is always down here in our pod, just kind of checking in on that teacher who moved and making sure they are comfortable. Do they need a break? Do they have questions? And she helps us. We'll have collaboration meetings, and she'll be there just to help facilitate discussions and make sure that if we're having any questions with students that have had to switch grades and any logistical stuff, she's there for that too. But I know for the teacher that moved, she's been just a huge support in helping her tackle brand new curriculum and not feel as alone in it. And for us, especially just even as our class numbers went down, she's been able to step into my class more and help me before it was crowd control of 33 kids, and now she's helping me really get back into honing in on my teaching practices, noticing and naming things that I can improve on as a teacher. And she's also so good at encouraging us. That's something in the past few months with this move. She's been down here and she'll just lift us up every day on things she sees that are positive, just calling out when we had a really great lesson or when she saw us staying late at work and putting in extra time. And I don't know, she makes us all just feel noticed and appreciated for the work that we do. She never says no. She's always willing to help, no matter how big or weird your problem is or your question is. I wanted to do a coaching cycle for science just because the curriculum is really scary for me. It's really overwhelming, and she has met with me so much. We're planning all these weird and like investigations and science lessons on sand and finding ways to implement that, finding silly songs to sing. And she doesn't find that weird that on a day off I might message her and be like, hey, have you found a new erosion song about sand? And she just steps up to the plate. If a teacher is running late, she'll go in their classroom and watch the classroom until the teacher gets there. If a teacher calls in sick, she texts them, she checks in on them, make sure there's anything they need, she could drop it off at their house. She is very specific in her praise. She'll write us little notes and like leave them if she knows we've had a bad day. She goes above and beyond to make sure everybody here feels appreciated and known and supported. And without her, I think teaching would be very, very difficult. So I'm very, very grateful to have her.